David Luiz has a pop at Burnley. Sergio Busquets wants to move to the MLS. Kylian Mbappe said no to Real Madrid. And we've got a roundup of all the day's transfer rumours. There are more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You're with the Onefootballers and this is the Daily News. But before we get started, a quick reminder as always that the Onefootball app has released something amazing. For all of our customers in the UK and Ireland, you can now watch selected games from La Liga live on your mobile phone from just £2.99. Together with 11 Sports, we put this together and no subscription is required. All you need to do is go onto the relevant match page, click buy now, and you'll be charged through your iTunes or Play Store information. With that said and done, let's head straight back into the Daily News. So first off, into last night's Premier League action where Chelsea were held to a 2-2 draw at home to Burnley, prompting a quite ridiculous response from David Luiz. He's come out in the interview afterwards, as well as Gianfranco Zola, the Chelsea assistant, and accused Burnley of playing anti-football, saying that they completely wasted time. Of course they did. I don't know what else that anyone is going to expect. This is what the teams who need to hold on to a point do. But the point is that David Luiz is one of the biggest houses in football. He would definitely be employing those sort of tactics. He's been known for time wasting, smashing the ball out of the ground, kicking opponents, and just generally being one hell of a cheating player. So when it comes around and it gets done to him, why on earth is he complaining? As I mentioned before, it is a shame to see those kind of tactics, especially with overtime wasting. However, that's what you kind of expect when a team who's not really supposed to get anything away to a bigger club goes there and has a chance of rescuing a point. It's part of the game, an unfortunate part of the game, but it's going to happen. So to come out and complain, well, it's not really going to do them much use. Coming out of the game, though, they did have a right to feel upset because Callum Hudson-Odoi is now injured. He managed to rupture his Achilles, which means he'll be out for about 4 to 5 months. Now, of course, for the end of the season, he'll definitely miss it, but he may even miss the start of next season should his recovery not go as planned during the summer. It could be a good thing for Chelsea, though. Maybe an injured Callum Hudson-Odoi will put off other clubs like Bayern Munich from bidding for him. It's yet to be seen, but of course he won't be able to pass a medical, so they'll have to just take it for granted that the 18-year-old will recover and get back to his former self. Personally, I think that with the transfer ban coming up for Chelsea as well, they won't be looking to sell anyone in the summer unless it's a ridiculous offer for Eden Hazard, but more on that a little bit later. More on that in a minute though, but first off to Barcelona, where Sergio Busquets has admitted that his playing career won't be ending at the club. The 30-year-old has won absolutely everything there is to win in domestic football with Barcelona. However, he said that he is attracted by the growth of football in the MLS. He did say that the league is going from strength to strength and he likes the way that the playoffs are formatted, meaning that it's something interesting for him to move to. Now, of course, he's not saying he's going to move just yet, but when eventually the day comes that he's going to be playing a second string role and he can't necessarily give his all for the club, he'll be happy to step aside if it's best for both parties. Now, it's no surprise that he's come out and said this after the recent signings from Barcelona. Their future looks to be in solid hands, especially in midfield, with the likes of Arthur having a brilliant first season at the club and Frenkie de Jong joining in the summer. Busquets will probably be better off passing all his knowledge on Frenkie de Jong and then leaving knowing that the midfield will be controlled for the next few years at least. But moving on to our next piece of news, and it involves wonder kid Kylian Mbappe. Fresh off scoring a hat-trick against Monaco to bring another title to PSG, he has said that he is not interested in a move to Real Madrid this summer. It has been revealed that on Zinedine Zidane's wish list is Kylian Mbappe alongside Eden Hazard and Christian Eriksen in a mammoth summer spending spree that will cost around £500 million. However, Mbappe has said that he's happy at PSG, he's happy to be part of the project for the moment, so he'll continue to stay a fan of Real Madrid and watch them from afar. Now, to me, it's clear that Mbappe's rejected the chance to join them this summer. However, he has left the door open for a future move by saying he will admire the club from afar. Of course, he's only 20 years old at the moment and there's no need for him to rush. It's not like he's suddenly going to go downhill, is he? Mbappe looks the real deal and will probably stay at the top of the game for the next 10 years at least. So if he keeps doing his thing at PSG in the French league, I'm sure that Real Madrid will be interested in him every single transfer window pretty much until they get him. So there's no rush for him to move at the moment and it looks like he'll be staying with the French champions. And lastly but not least, we come to a roundup of the day's transfer news. First off, Manchester City are willing to break their transfer record with a bid of 60 million for Atletico Madrid midfielder Rodri as a long-term replacement for Fernandinho. Crystal Palace have said that they'll be eyeing up Jack Grealish should Wilfried Zaha leave the club in the summer. Barcelona are set to offer midfielder Arturo Vidal a 1-year contract extension. And lastly but not least, I always forget the last one. And lastly but not least, Shkodran Mustafi's name has appeared on an apparent list of players that are going to be sold by Arsenal in the summer ahead of a massive defensive reshuffle at the Emirates. So there you have it, there's all of today's daily news, but let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think any of the transfer rumours will actually happen? Will Mbappe be a good signing for Real Madrid? Is Callum Hudson-Odoi really going to leave Chelsea? And what do you make of all the time wasting in football? Let me know all of your thoughts down below. Smash the like button and click here or here to check out all of the other videos that I've got going on Onefootball. But until next time, have a great day and I'll see you guys later.